Good afternoon, family. Today is Saturday, April 20th, 2024. Guess who's back with another episode? Wow. Thank y'all for tuning in on this beautiful where I am, this beautiful Saturday morning. And thank y'all for tuning in, wherever you may be. What I've noticed, right? I'm piggybacking off my last video, which is men hit the wall too, right? And no matter how many times, see, there are people that complain a lot on my videos, say I repeat the same stuff. I keep repeating, and, I take a long time to get to the point. I do that for a reason. I try, because I know there's a lot of people that don't listen. They might read a title and then comment. Don't even watch the video. Or they may watch the video and go all over the point. Don't catch it. So I try to make sure as best I can, even the simplest minded person can catch what I'm saying. So that's why I repeat a lot and I make sure, I try to be thorough in my point. And even with that, doing all that, people complain about I take too long to get to the point. Even though I'm doing it I have a purpose for everything I do. Despite doing all that, there's still people don't listen, don't get it. So in that video, I said that men hit a wall. When they get a certain age, you don't want to be a broke old man or whatever. It ain't gonna be wonderful for you, like some old men that have a great life when they get old, when they got the young women, they this and that. Here he come. You missed it on this one. Pretty much what he's saying. I was wrong. That they're old men. He older than me, right? And he don't know no men that hit the wall when they got old. He know men 75 years old still having kids and this and that. Much as I say, not all. Much as I say in my videos, not all. I said there's a wall for men just like there's a wall for women. All women don't hit the wall. All men don't hit the wall. There's still some 60-something, 70-year-old women that can get it. Angela Bassett. She ain't hitting a wall. She's an older woman. There's exceptions to every rule, goddammit. Damn. Yes, there's some old men doing it big. That's what I'm warning the young men about, to take care of their business now so they can be one of those old men that don't hit the wall. Take your medicine before you watch my video, please. Whatever meds you on, take them before you watch the video. So you won't come on here and pay no attention and then comment. There are some older men still having babies, still got young women. They didn't hit the wall. They did what they were supposed to do when they was younger. That's the point of the video. To make sure that more and more men, when they get older, they're able to have a life like that. Duh. But anyway, so here's you another one to misinterpret or not get or not understand. The danger zone. Piggybacking off that same video, there's also a danger zone for men that we don't discuss. We only discuss the danger zone for women. What is the danger zone? Where have you heard it first? Kevin Samuels, right? If you ever follow, whether a man or woman, if you ever listen to Kevin Samuels, he mentioned the danger zone for women. But he didn't mention that there was one for men too. The danger zone for women is around, I think, I might be misquoting him, and I ain't got the exact numbers, but y'all know what I'm talking about when I say danger zone. Now, I might not have the age numbers right, what he said for a woman. I think it's around 30 on up to 35. You in that area where, okay, now you need to tighten up if you're gonna get married and have kids before it's gonna be too late. Right. The danger zone for women. That's what he meant. But there's a danger zone, just like there's a wall for women and there's a wall for men, even though old dude don't get it, who made that comment, there's also a danger zone for men, just like there is for women. It's just different. See, men can have kids on up till they die. So it's a different danger zone for man and for a woman. A man's danger zone consists of his ability to be successful in life, his opportunities to be successful, to make a lot of money, decrease as he gets older. Meaning, not saying an old man can't get old and then make more money. What I'm saying is, he's in the danger zone. If he ain't made his money or in the area or in a field where he's making his money, if he ain't reached that area around about 35 to 40, that's the man's danger zone and on beyond. If you 35 as a man, now I have young cats emailing me asking me, should he have his stuff all together right now? He ain't but 25 years old. No, now if you do, that's great. 25 is not the danger zone financially for a man. You still finding yourself, you done found yourself, you where you need to be, but you just getting started. So you ain't been in it, even though you might be on the right track, you ain't been on it long because you ain't been 25. So you might be on a job or a career, a great career, making great money, but you ain't but 25, so you ain't had a chance to establish yourself yet because you just 25. But you are on the right path. There are some men your age that are not. And there are some men that get even older and older and older, whether they've been to prison, been BSing all their life, been living with the baby mamas, been a Pookie and Ray Ray, or like I was, a D-boy, whatever. We wasted a lot of those good years BSing, including myself. I was in the danger zone. I happen to be one of the ones, the exception to the rule, where I went way beyond the danger zone of not being where I needed to be and still made it. But that's not the norm. A man who's 35, 40, 45 years old and still ain't already established by now and on their way to a great retirement, you in the danger zone. You in that area where you might end up being that broke old man. If you 40 and you still ain't found your way, you deep in the danger zone. I'm in my 50s. I probably got it together around 44, 45, where I finally caught traction, was able to catch up and make up for all the years I wasted out there in them streets. It took me that long. That's why I'm warning y'all. Don't do what I did, because you might not be as fortunate as me to still be able to turn it around after BSing, effing off for the majority of my life. Warning. There's a danger zone for men. Yes, some of us as men can hit 45, 50 or whatever and don't have nothing and then take off from there and make it. That's possible. There's exceptions to every rule. That's not the norm. If you're a man 45 and 50 years old, you still ain't found your way, you heading for destruction. You already there. Because there's not a lot of careers and jobs out here looking for older men. And if you do get the job at 50, That's your finally got a good job, a good career. With at 50, you ain't got long to get your retirement stash together. Even if you make it to 55, and all of a sudden you that rare, where it don't happen much, but you 55, you ain't did nothing all your life, ain't had nothing, been struggling check to check all your life. Now you 55, you finally got a job at the plant or at the chemical plant somewhere, and now you making 6 figures. You ain't got long now. You way past the danger zone. So even at 55, you just got on. Retirement right around the corner for you. So where you ain't gonna be able to get out and move like you need to be, or like you could as a young man, unless you've been taking good care of your health. Which most likely you haven't been, because you ain't made it in your career by 55. 9 times out of 10, you ain't been taking care of your body either. There is a danger zone for men. That danger zone is when a man reaches a certain age where he hasn't established himself yet in his career and his purpose. Is a good possibility he ain't gonna have now. It's a good possibility he's gonna be 60 years old, 70 years old, still working, still living check to check. His Social Security and pension ain't gonna be enough. The danger zone. You come into that age around 35 or 40 years old, the numbers, give or take a few. If you haven't already got the rolling on what you finna do for the rest of your life, you in trouble. And you better get to moving and figure something out. Because you in the danger zone as a man. You 35 years old, still don't have a career. You 40 years old, still don't have a career. You just working a job. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, but old age coming. Most jobs, especially nowadays, only allow you to live check to check. If you ain't got yourself established, or if you ain't got one of them jobs paying 6 figures, you better get on the ball. You better get you some side hustles. You better get you something going. You're in the danger zone, my friend. I know, because I went years of my life in that danger zone through the grace of God. Not me, because I've been BSing all my life. So if God can do it for me, he can do it for you. And that's what it's going to take. If you don't believe in God, so be it. There's a danger zone for men. Just like there's a danger zone for women. But ours is financial, theirs is marriage and having kids. Ours is financial. If you haven't figured this thing out, what you're going to do in life, you 25-year-old dude, 21, 22-year-old dude asking me, should you have it all together? It'd be great if you did, but that ain't normal. It ain't normal for a 21, 22-year-old dude to have it all together already. Even if you done went to college, graduated, and you in your career field doing well, you haven't been doing it long. You ain't but 22. You're just in high school. So nobody expects you to be a 22 years old already ready to retire. You got a long ways to go. I'm talking danger zones, guys 35 and up, still ain't doing nothing. Still ain't figured it out. Still just living on the wing and a prayer. As you get older and older and older, your options get less and less and less on what you can do as a career, as a field, the type of work you can do. It decreases and decreases and decreases as you get older and older and older. There are some things that you could have did as a young man, as an old man, you can't do now. So you eliminate those particular careers and fields and jobs. If it ain't number just, well, you can't be a plumber now because you can't crawl up on the house into the spaces well because you done got old. It's too late to be a plumber now. You got old plumbers, but they already established and now they done got folk working for them. Stuff they ain't got to do no more that they were doing when they was a young plumber. Electricians, whatever you have where you're doing actual work. And here you are, 55 years old now, somebody going back to welding school. You well into the danger zone, my friend. Men have a danger zone also. That don't mean because you 50 and you still ain't made it yet, don't mean you ain't gonna never make it. You just in a bad space where your chances are very slim. Don't mean you can't make it. Anything possible. The point is, anyone right now that's 35 and younger as a man, if you ain't made it yet, you ain't figured out what you're gonna do, you ain't on your purpose and your grind and got an idea where you want to be in life and what you want to do, you better speed it up. Because you're in a danger zone. If you ain't figured it out by now. At 35, you still don't know where you want to go and what you want to do. Because 35 turned to 55 just like that. Trust me, I know. Get out of the danger zone before it's too late. Get it, got it, good. Bye.